Welcome back. In this series, we'll have an honest conversation about AI and automation, about what works, what breaks, and where AI and automation actually belongs in your work. Because the truth is, not every problem needs a foundation model, not every inefficiency needs an AI agent, and not every manual process is an automation problem. You probably don't need more AI or automation, you just need fewer problems and even fewer options to solve them. So, in this episode of this series, I'm going to describe a situation that is ultimately and unfortunately more common than it should be. You think you've invested wisely and properly in some automation or AI. You brought in maybe a developer or an agency or an internal team. You've been work mapping and vibe coding. You built something that you needed, payroll bot, a reporting dashboard, an AI agent for client onboarding, workflows or whatever. Perhaps it's even positively dripping with AI, as most things are right now. It's the co-worker from the gods. It worked, it delivered value, people started relying on it, happy days. And then it broke. But you paid to fix it, no problem. These things happen. But it broke again, and you paid again. And now it's been broken for 2 months, 3 months, because the fix quote came in at £1,000, £2,000, and nobody can really justify it for something that is supposed to have saved money. The automation that was meant to free up your team is now the thing that your team is working around. We call that technical debt, and it can build up way before you even realize it to levels that are very uncomfortable. And the worst part is that helplessness that sets in your team. Your conclusion, often, rightly or wrongly, becomes that automation or AI simply does not work, or does not work for you, which I don't necessarily agree with. But here's what's actually happened in this instance. The original build was not necessarily wrong, but it was maybe incomplete. It was built to work in certain conditions that existed at the time of the build. It was not necessarily built to adapt. It was not necessarily built with monitoring or with the maintenance around it. It was maybe built once, handed over, and expected to just run forever without any attention. People don't do that. How can we expect an automation or an AI to do that? It's just crazy. That's not how software works, let alone automations. And don't even get me started on AI agents. And in regulated or sophisticated environments, which you all are very familiar with, I'm sure, where systems and rules and requirements change frequently, constantly, it is especially not how automation or AI works. Now, the pattern that I see repeating and have done for the past decade or more is that businesses treat automation and now AI as a capital project rather than an operational one. You build it, you go live, you move on, out of sight, out of mind. But the clients, the systems, the processes, the environment, and therefore your automations and your AI are a living, breathing part of your operations. It needs visibility. It needs someone who owns it. You can never pass across the responsibility and accountability. It needs to be designed with change in mind and also humans in the loop. That means building with modularity so that one part breaks or needs updating, you're not pulling apart the entire structure. It means building with very clear observability, so you know when something is failing before it's too late, before your clients or a regulator or someone else finds out. And it means being very honest about the total cost of ownership before you get started, not after. We've had nightmare conversations with people with tokenomics gone crazy. The businesses that we work with have got this right. They tend to share one characteristic. They stop thinking about automation AI as a one-off solution and start thinking about it as infrastructure, a living, breathing infrastructure that you invest in, you maintain, and it evolves like people. If your automation breaks every 2 weeks, the answer is not to stop automating. The answer is to automate properly with the right architecture, the right framework, the right ownership, and the right expectations about what comes after you go live. So that's really the part where the success is found out, or not. You should not be paying to maintain what should just work, but in this instance, just working, takes deliberate design. It does not happen by accident. And if it did, then you won't be able to repeat it. So make sure to subscribe, keep following along with this series, and see you next time.